trades that out, and now it's all onto the shoulders of the attacking Ace, who is getting this gunfight. Takes one onto the Warden, pivots around, knows he's still got to deal with one, finds a headshot, and attackers are going to take round number 1. Wow.
So yeah, I gotta let you have you talk a bit more, because aside from like the whole issues, the video ninja is kind of laggy for me as well. But...
All right, hey, no problem. We'll play off each other just well.
Yeah,
right,
it's gonna work fine. And who knows? Maybe we are going to be the next dream team. Because Maza actually sold me yesterday because he voted for minions.
Oh.
And that's a no-go. That's
a no-go?
No. Can't have
no. I love it.
Can't have that with me.
Oh, right. So Kanji getting their first dub on the board. On the attacking round of it, you expect to see a little bit of back and forth on Clubhouse. Got another little technical pause going on here.
Yeah,
it's understandable. It seems to be the theme for the day. We're gonna take a sec and we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, it's ESA Break Cup. Yeah, we're not playing the technical difficulties are the main topic of the day. Well, shit happens. Can't have a smooth cast, right? What would be a smooth cast, really? Like that? Well, that's not.
Yeah,
it's not happening.
Right?
It's not happening. But anyway, I mean, as I don't have Discord anymore, I can't tell you what exactly the issue is. So we're going to pause at that 1-0, and apparently it's going to take more than a quick minute. So yeah, I mean, what can we really talk about? It's AVengeR having this, I mean, had this very quick, very powerful chalet, and now it's Kanji with the 1-0, executing the Ying, having the plant down, and Gold clutching out the round in a 2v1 situation. I hope, and I think actually, that Kanji will come back on Clubhouse, because Clubhouse is a map where everything can happen. It's a standard map, so I think most role swaps on Clubhouse are 3v3 or 3-3 rather. So yeah, let's see what will happen. If Kanji can get like a 4-2, maybe even a 5-1 role swap from attack, that would be incredible. People, we are back! Finally!
Hey yo!
Finally! It's Clubhouse time, round 2. Kanji won the first one with a nice clutch from Gold. And yeah, let's see what is going on in the second round now.
Yep, second verse, same as the first. No, it's not. Actually, we're going to head up to the CCTV. A little bit of a classic hold here. And on the defense, you are going to see the Architect come out. Look to her putting some of those Kiva barriers up inside of that catwalk to hold down that garage push. And if she's able to sustain her life for at least half the round, she'll be able to deploy all of those. No breach denial, though. Interesting call.
Yeah, so no breach denial, that's obviously quite a thing. On the other hand, it's lots of time wasting potential. So we've got a roaming Mozzie, most likely. We've got a Warden that will peek and play cheesy angles. We have an Azami that's probably going to play Garage Catwalk, and then we also have Melusi and Goyo. Lots of time wasting potential there. On the other hand, it's good old Phasen on the Monty now, so no Blitz, but Monty.
I love a Monty call, especially on Clubhouse. It does make that push up in to the catwalk a little bit easier through the garage. You couple that with some of those grenades coming from Ayana, might find themselves in a pretty good position to start taking over that CCTV.
Clear shield up.
Yeah, and we now have... You don't need EMPs, guys. Just throw them. Just throw them. Yeah. The ESA shields coming into play. Kanji in general playing lots of shields here. So, and double hard breach as well. So we have the Ace and the Thermite. Important for later, I suppose.
Yeah, I'd like to see that on a clubhouse push, multifaceted push, both coming from construction or master bedroom, and of course,
Like
through that
he's
garage area.
like he's trolling a bit there, getting lots of damage from Catwalk, but at least destroying the Vulcan canister. On the other hand, the Goyos and still in garage, and Hydex was told cash there.
I mean, you talked about it, time wasters, right? And we're already just have a minute and 35 just about left into this game. So defense already doing a great job at stalling it out. One member of the attacking team already within slivers. Just take a ricochet to take Thermite out. But he's still a viable gun.
Angry.
Yeah,
they just need to look at them with an angry face. It's over. Gold now getting the kill on Lamebris. No Azami remaining. Brexy getting 2 kills there. Kane and Flus down, making it a 5v2 in favor of Kanji, and it looks now from 1.5 minutes remaining, 5-5, and the only one being damaged being Likey's. We go to 5v2 situation in favor of Kanji, and it's a 5v1 actually. Might be a flawless for Kanji at the moment. Very last man standing. It's getting
it is. Wow.
It's a flawless, everyone. 2-0 in favor of Kanji, and yeah, that was a blasting round.
So you called the correct prediction on the last map. Is what do you say? Is this attacker sided or defender sided? Is Kanji being incredibly well versed, or is this kind of a standard for how it goes here?
I mean, it's Clubhouse is always so hard to predict. I think the statistics says that the attack is a bit better. I'm not 100% sure, honestly. I think that's something that actually the guys that are in chat right now, Divsy for example, would know that better than me. Maybe he can in 3 minutes he can maybe say that real quick. Yeah, I think statistic wise, one side is definitely favored, but from experience, I mean, you should know it as well. Clubhouse is always something. The slightest things go wrong with the 3-3 roll swap. It's just not like it's a default.
Yep, completely default. And I know it's the same in the NA. It can go really either way. That's why I wondered if we had maybe a little bit different insight. But at the moment, attacking team up by 2 as we head back down to the basement site. And to do so, going to go ahead and stick with that ace on the hard breach. I love that we're bringing back out the Ying. Can be especially devastating if you're putting those through the floors, coupled with the Buck, who's going to open up all of that verticality inside of the hallway and inside of kitchen. But, and of course, we do, of course, have the Cade on the board. So still we'll have to deal with that Cade to try to get to the hatches. But with no Hibana, we're going to have to stick with potentially those can openers from Ying, and maybe one of them from Ace.
The can openers, that's great. The can openers from Ying. Hard breach gadgets are can openers and NA. Please clip that, someone. Please clip that.
Oh, let's go.
So yeah, it's 2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining on the clock, and yeah, we have what it's almost the same lineup that we had from AV Alexi the first round. Valkyrie now, Wamai, and Mute, Mozzie, Kite. It's breach now for the hatches, and then
oh, I love that. He's Cade tricking the kitchen hatch. That's beautiful.
the kitchen hatch. That's interesting.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Hydex! Very unfortunate there. Getting fragged on the main stairs.
Yep, a nasty shot too. The swing out claims the life of the Ying. That's going to be a huge pick, as that's all of the Candelas off the board. I also would like to point out here, there are 4 C4s on the board from the defense. So they are going to try to open up, of course, that kitchen and hallway area. But I tell you what, they're going to find themselves hard pressed as soon as those explosions start ringing out.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's yeah, both impacts out. 1 C4 out already. 3 C4s remaining on the side of AVR Legacy, and they already have a player advantage. Of course, Kanji working way better with the moment I want to compliment them, they well. It's as always, right? It's as always.
That's
it's the
that's the
curse.
caster curse. Yep.
2v5 situation now in favor of AVengeR Legacy. Make it 5v1 though. Go last man standing, and can he clutch like he did the first round? I doubt it, if I'm honest.
Gonna have the ace to do so. Yeah.
So many people. I mean, one guy's getting pinged now, dropping Moto Hedge, but not getting another one. At least making it not flawless, but 2-1.
And now defense starting to come alive. Heading into round number 4, we find ourselves on the 2-1 in favor of the attacking side. And we're going to head to the gym bedroom. Going to go get our workout on. A couple of classics you see being brought out. I mean, I almost always see a castle for the gym bedroom strat. It allows for that full extension into potential cache, or all the way. Have seen it several times where they extend all the way to CCTV and garage. So like a full top floor hold, and it's especially viable if you do bring both the castle and the zombie. So potential for a huge extension here.
Yeah. On the other hand, if AVengeR Legacy decides to play it very bunkered up, that's also a thing you can do with castle quite good. For example, play with Jim and like smash the or barricade the window and not the window, the door, and then smash it 8 times, so you can instantly open the door if needed.
I just heard that the other day, that exact thing.
Yeah, my Rainbow Six PC team plays that actually, and that was the first time I've seen that, but it's actually quite working quite good because people don't expect someone to be in gym there. Of course, there is a rotation, but most teams play either from the window side or from the breach side. So and then maybe Logi as well. So like 2 angles basically, and yeah, it's just yeah, it's. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's just my headache is killing me right now.
I'm so sorry to hear that, brother. Hoping that it gets better. Hydex, instead of dying first, going to claim the first kill as the headshot goes out onto the Azami.
But getting downed at the same time, making it a 4v4, making it a 3v4 actually, is the replacement player for Manny, I think it was. Who had to be swapped out there. Yeah, for issues with the game, and yeah, but Hydex can get put to life again, and making it a 4v4. Well, Hydex being damaged very roughly in the red HP zone, but it's fine. It's fine for him, I suppose. I mean, it's not like he has a big HP disadvantage now because he's only playing a 100 HP operator anyway. Yeah, but Kanji seemingly building up for Jacuzzi Breach and the gym window, or rather the windows on the front side of the building.
And they're starting to set themselves up for a pretty good execute here. We do have the Mozzie holding down into sight. Got the intel that folks are over there because obviously the hot tub wall's open. And the first to fall is Gold as he gets taken out. Now having body balance tip in favor of Team Legacy. A little bit of damage, but we're going to go ahead and start to see the plant go down his face and gets himself in sight. Crossfires are set up. Watching the rotate, but Ash going to get taken down off it. It is a post-plant scenario. Triple kill rings out, and they're able to find themselves a huge dub, evening up the score line here on round number 4. And really starting to come alive here. You talk about that 3-3 split. I think you might be pretty close to getting that actually, or absolutely correct. Not actually. You've been spot on with all of your call outs so far. So I expect this split to be no different.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not like my knowledge is very great, because if you remember, I predicted Kanji to get out of this as winners.
Well, that can definitely be because of where we're at in the situation, right? We talked about the Legacy having a ton of pressure on them. It's a do or die situation for them, and they have to get themselves a win here or they're out. So they do have a lot of pressure that they're playing for. So it could have went in the favor of Kanji, still can, or you know, it's the spoiler team. It's where you see it everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, if we look at the not the community predictions, but if we look at the predictions from production that have actually been set up, I mean, you're fairly new in the production team, so your vote didn't, or your prediction didn't get set up before. But actually, everyone of the production that has been asked has voted for Kanji. And so that's quite the clear favorite there. I think no one really expected Kanji to drop off against Legacy that hard. And I mean, we will see. I suppose we will see a bit of a. Oh well. I swapped chat again. I swapped chat again. I mean, everything that I do on Discord is a potential for another technical issue. So yeah, we see a 4v5 right now because someone has internet issues.
Yep, somebody playing off that McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, I've had that in CCL recently as well. I've casted the best of 3 of Kanji versus MVG, I think. I think it was MVG. I don't remember exactly who it was. But they have told me in advance that Likey's has some internet issues and this internet will crash. More or less sometimes.
No damage going out on that Monty, but both the Thermite and the Osa taken down to 5 HP in a dream. Monty just being a havoc up there. Does pull out the pistol, but he's gonna have to go full shield again. Oh my lord, as they take on the door. Now Monty down as well, putting themselves into a 5v2, almost a 5v1, as Thermite is just one piece of damage away from slipping off this. Free Fire 2 on the catwalk rings out, but to no joy. K does take a little bit of damage, but they've got Doc. He's got the juice. Push up. Thermite does end up taking one, but gets his life traded out to a 5v or a 4v1 now. Then they know where he's at. So we're gonna see some potential. Oh no explosions on the board to deal with that shield. He is going to be able to hold out while his teammate potentially tries to get back in. He does get a down, but it's on the dock, so he is going to be able to revive himself back up. Maybe?
He's not doing it yet, but it's Flusen going below the Asami wall on Garage Door. Just getting out there, getting a quick look at the ace there and killing gold, making it 2-3. And yeah, if I heard that correctly, we are not going into a break because Likey's actually back.
Ayo.
Great. Yeah, that's also like in CCL. If someone disconnects, you can take one extended like normal pause timer, but that counts as your one rehost you have. So basically, you can do that once. And I think Likey's in that one game DC'd 3 times.
Oh.
So, but they won 4v5 rounds, so didn't matter. Yeah, but it's Kanji now being on the back foot again, and let's see if they manage to take that push from being on the back foot and making it 3-3, making it to a 3-3 roll swap, or if we have a 2-4. Which would be heavily favored for Legacy AVengeR.
And so we head down to the basement, a little bit of clubhouse bunker wars, if you will. And on the defensive side of it, we did, of course, bring that Valkyrie back out. She proved so vital in holding that kitchen and hallway area, even though they didn't, or I guess they did win one of them. But we got Vigil on the roam game. I'm going to have to suss out exactly where he's at, and I wonder if we're going to see some more of this cave tricking. I've seen it in the Moto hatch. I've never seen it on the kitchen hatch. So I'm writing that one down from a ranked book.
Yeah. Maybe we will see some more not complex things, right? So maybe as you say, you have those teams that just play ranked, and sometimes it works very well because your enemy just does not expect expect you to do, like to play standard rank, right?
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
So naturally, that can be an advantage, but you can only do that for 1 to 2 rounds, and then
Yes,
it's gone.
exactly. Yep, it's only works for those surprise plays. Same with those quick executes. You can pull it off once if the team isn't paying attention to it. But if even then, if they are aware and they're using their intel and they're sussing out, they're gonna figure out what you're doing pretty quick. Kate taking off the boards, Buck finds himself one. Monty already looking into sight from dirt. Lots of intel coming out from the mountain himself.
Yeah, the man with the way too big shield. Brexy now getting hit down to 1 HP. Oh my god, what's the vigil? But Hydex was rappelling still on the construction breach.
Oh, man, that's tough. He was trying to hold that long angle, but, you know, it's a known angle. If you take that pre-fire, you do see that he's there, and unfortunately, he pays for his hubris with that. Does find the kill, the headshot onto the Buck, as now we get the body balance still tipped in favor of Kanji as we sit 4-3. As the round starts to wind down, time waits for no man, and Siege is no different. Still gonna have to find a way to get themselves into sight. Well, Mai takes a couple of shots onto Monty's, reduced to 5 HP in a dream, but still in sight. Still a menace. Still's got all of that intel coming out from him, and no C4s or impacts on the board to be able to deal with him if they get that plant. Okay, 24 seconds. They do find the second. It's all resting onto the shoulders of the Valkyrie and of the Warden. Now into a 2v2. And, oh, man, Warden does go down, put us into a 2v1. It's Ying. It's Monty. It's against this Valkyrie. She's going to have to be incredible. The diffuser is cold, but they're going to pick it back up as Ying gets it in hand and now starts to go for the plant. Valkyrie coming around, does get the triple kill. The plant is going to go down, putting us into a 1v1 post-plant scenario. Ying Candela is going to start ringing out the crossfire, the quad kill. Get him some barbecue sauce for that 4-piece as they take it to a 4-2 split.
Defenders of
That defensive half.
I love that. I really love that. Really, really, really. That was a 5v3 situation. That AVengeR Legacy was in there. And the guy swapping in after the rehost just did a 4K and clutched out the round. Was it a 1v3 though?
I think it was. Well, it got themselves into a 2v2 and then Warden dropped immediately. And I thought it was going to be over because that Warden was still able to be on the Valkyrie, but man, she just smacked
protect your
him.
bombs from being defused by attackers.
And now it's 2-4 roll swap. I mean, that's going to be tough for Kanji. They really need to show us some big time defenses now. And it's going to be Barsh stage. That's the Kanji classic as well.
Is it really? So do they hold this much like they would
Attackers
gym and
have located
bedroom?
a
Are we going to
bomb.
see a bunch of vertical play here, or is this going to be a standard tertiary side play?
No, they're going to defend mostly for cash and construction, and also Logi, of course. But yeah, I mean the side will also play a role because the gold's on the Echo already. They're going to, yeah, they're going to play with the Echo drones, get the intel, and yeah, play the attackers on top floor mostly.
I love the echo call here, and exactly what I was going to ask. Are we sending that baby outside to get that intel? Already getting great use out of that echo drone. We did bring the castle along for the slowdown. Projectile deny in the form of Wamai. And, of course, absolute, the standard mute going to be on that intel deny and a little bit of that breach denial as well. On the side of the attackers, I love seeing the Jackal come out. We saw him banned out in map number 1, and I imagine we're going to see why right now. He's huge for locating that roam game. Oh, he can't see those shadows like we can, but he doesn't know how close he just came to finding himself a kill. Ayana is down, but not out. Oh! Thought for sure. Man, Faison just able to move incredibly to preserve his life. A little bit of damage done to the ace, and he does go down as we now put ourselves into a 5v2 just outside, or just inside his
5v3.
Oh, yep,
There's
that's
still
right.
3 people of AVengeR. 5v2. Now, Faison getting a double kill. The guy was 1-4, and I thought he was going to continue where he started on Chalet, at the bottom of the scoreboard, but he's picking up his pace. That's great to see there.
I can't math.
Sorry.
I said I can't math.
Yeah, but now, of course, AVengeR Legacy quite in the pickle in a 2v5 situation. And the Jackal and the Buck still alive. Are they going to play through stage? I doubt it. Yeah, they're going to get main entrance, but... Oh, yeah, they didn't... Whew!
Yeah,
They didn't punch the main castle barricade, so... And there's the internet again. 4v2 situation now.
Well, it gets a little bit more winnable for this attacking team as one member of the defense just dropped out. It's a 4v2, but it's 41 seconds left. Got a lot, or not a lot of time to get yourself inside of there. And with the Jackal fall, that all but solidifies this round in the favor of the defense because Buck still cannot get in through that. He's going to have to wait for the catching the person on the rotate, and he did, taking us into a 3v1. Intel still on the board with the Echo, and they still, of course, have to deal with the Wamai and the Warden. Oh. Knows where he's at as he takes a pre-fire up through the hatch. Knows it's going to be tough. That's where it's sitting. The diffuser is cold. 8 seconds left, and this is all but wrapped up for the defense.
Yeah, Fluz is just going to take the time for AVengeR, just talk a bit what can you do better. And yeah, so bar stage actually being won by Kanji there. And yeah, it's not being that tough for Kanji. And so at the production you gotta pause. Yeah, as I said, 3 to 4 now. I mean, Kanji still is still in it, and I guess we will have we will see a map 3 if it comes to it. Kanji can get the upper hand here. AVengeR Legacy, on the other hand, will do everything in their power to close out this round, because remember, the loser of this best of 3 is eliminated from ESA Cup for the season. And yeah, it's gonna be a quick internet break again. Unfortunate, but what can we do? It's not like everything went wrong today, so the internet is also going to quit on us now. So I suppose the best thing is we are just going to go into a quick break of 1 to 2 minutes, and we'll see each other again when it's continuing. So stay tuned, get something to drink real quick. Well, guys, that was a quick one. We're going back in, but I'm honest. Fuck my prediction. I want to get out of here. I mean, a third map would be very great because we see border, but just let me out of here. It's just it's not working tonight. Please, again, for everyone. I know it's been a difficult day, especially for the players, for the viewers, but it's not even our fault that much. It's our fault partly,
a little bit, sometimes
a little bit, but it's mostly it's the internet providers, it's Discord, and it's just overall everything is going wrong tonight. So excuse the technical difficulties. Really, this is not ESA standard, and we will hopefully at the latest next season we will have a fix for everything, and production and task will be as smooth as everyone wishes it to be, because this is great Siege. We have great teams, we have great players, great viewers, great production, great everyone, great everything even, and yeah, it's just it's gotta get better, but we're all here to learn.
Yeah, it 100%. And, you know, and that does take us to, oh, Hydex taken off the board, man advantage over to Legacy quick, and they're going to make quick work of starting to open up that kitchen. And all that being said, big thank you to everybody that's watching and allowing us to do what we do. We love Siege, we love watching it, we love playing it, and that's the reason we're all here, and we just appreciate you hanging on with us as we get everything sorted out.
Yeah, and sooner or later, we will have a smooth cast today even. Maybe, I mean, we can maybe resolve the prediction, give everyone his points back, and change the prediction to when will the next technical break be.
A bomb has been
Cade
located.
able to find the kill onto Buck, evening up that body balance. And this is where I'm used to seeing that Cade tricking on that Moto hatch.
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
Standard, yeah, pretty standard there. And effective, of course, as he's able to hold off on those hatches. Huge. Pengu said it himself. You have to get vertical play. You can't just walk down the stairs because you're inviting yourself to just get massacred. Lining yourself up, getting ready. So getting rid of this Cade is going to be huge. As the can opener starts to open up onto Moto, not sure if he's able to get that through or not. And we're going to see Iana start to push in through stairs. Ace already in sight.
Yeah, but known, because there's an Don't tell me. Ah, it's back. It's back. 1v4, 1v3 situation. Actually, AVR getting the round, so he didn't see anything of the action.
I'm not sure what happened there. We all kind of lost it for a little bit. We went into it at, what, a 4-4 or a 3-3, and then we come back and Plant's going down, and there's one left. Something happened in a fury there at the end of that round, given Legacy round number 5 for themselves, putting themselves one away from not only match point, but series point.
Yeah, that's quite. I mean, if you say Legacy AVR is winning this match, I would at least have said that it's going to be a 1-2. But a 2-0? That's almost like Kanji beating Minions 2-0 in ours. That's something you wouldn't just
10 seconds left before
say,
right? It's something that wouldn't happen.
I love the 6-pick starting to ring out as now Flores gets brought onto the board. Going to be huge to deal with that castle and, of course, those frost traps that are just so devastating around. And it is a full extension in to CCTV, maybe even farther. Is Cade setting up in no CCTV? Yeah, okay. And they're going to bring out only one set of hard breach in the form of the ace. So I mean, that's a little interesting. You generally see the double going on so we can hit it from both angles. But no can openers either. So it is. It's just going to be Ace going to be opening up that hot tub wall, start getting him some access to look at the stairs, look at Logi. Ayana, the first to fall as the headshot rings out from Castle. Putting body balance in favor of Kanji.
Yeah, and 5-4 situations, of course, making it a little bit more difficult for AVR Legacy.
Tight onto that Logi hatch, knows that they're going to be coming in, takes care of the drone, does give away his location that somebody is in there and waiting, but it's Warden, and he's got the shotgun out, ready to take that battle. Castle getting a ton of damage. Ace almost off the board, but they are going to find him a little bit late as Castle does get traded out. We'll put ourselves into a 4v3 here with a minute 40 still on the board. We'll might have fall next as we even up that body balance, taking us to a 3-3. Now Flora's going to take a look at some of those drones. Cade now getting a little bit of damage on it as well, as they are just picking pieces away off of everybody. Warden the next to fall, but it is going to be traded out as high one. Oh my lord!
They didn't have him on the eye at all. And now Gold, last man standing, getting the kill on Barry. But Flusen now knows where Gold's heading. And they're just playing around the Logi rotation now in a 1v1 situation. Gold getting dangerously low. But he has the shotgun. One hit is enough for Flusen to die here. And oh, that's such an intense moment. Potential match point for AVengeR Legacy. And he just swings over, secures the round, and it's 6-3, right?
Yeah.
6-3 match point in favor of AVengeR Legacy. That was, they had the man disadvantage again. A 5v4 situation. They traded out, not insanely well, but they traded out good in their favor, making it a 1v1 situation, and Flusen just played it out smoothly, calmly, especially calmly, because I see people that would have pushed there, just run into the kite shotgun and just drop dead.
Yep, die immediately.
Oh, gold! Gold! Impact yourself there.
Big impact too. Brought you down to less than half of your health. That's a tough call, and that's, you know, kind of the name of the game here. It's little mistakes that have been leading to Kanji's demise here, as they lost the same. It happened the same. There was a little bit of team damage. There's getting snuck up upon, the intel not being quite utilized quite well. I mean, not knowing where the players are at, that's going to make it tough. And now, on top of this, play a little bit, at least he's going to put himself in a position where he's going to be staying on cams, but it could be in a late round situation when Echo is the only one alive. That could really play to the disadvantage of this defense, especially here on match point.
Yeah,
not the time you want that to happen.
Definitely not. It's 3-6 in general. It's not like Kanji can allow themselves. They are not the ones on the map point here. They have to do everything they can, and yeah, dropping to 40 HP isn't the way to do that. So yeah, it's AVengeR Legacy probably doing a top floor clear, or trying to do top floor clear from the side of CC and Cash, and from the window, of course. Yeah, so pretty standard, I'd say. Pretty classic Roman India, because it's bar stage again, obviously.
Yeah, go to the round that you know you're most familiar with. They are still holding out of master bedroom. Warden getting ready to take that gunfight. Hydex the first to fall, but it is traded out onto the ace, as we've now put our body balance in favor of nobody. 4-4 apiece here. Legacy trying to put this one away. Team Kanji trying to stay in it, but Wamai getting taken down. Oh my gosh, the triple kill now rings out, but it is getting a little bit closer on that body bounce as we put ourselves into a 2v3. But as we say it, you know, it's Echo down already on low health, being one of the last few alive. Legacy trying to wrap this one up. They're getting that diffusers now hot, starting to look towards dropping into sight, getting themselves ready to make that execute. Floor is going to be huge on chasing Castle out of his hiding spot. And as I said, he starts to rotate around. Might be trying to take a look upstairs. No, he's not. He's waiting for that eventual drop.
And the Zoff as well. They still have one impact round remaining. Using it for the bathroom or the toilet.
The swing.
That was timing, but like he's now dropped dead as well, and it's gold. Last man standing with 40 HP. Seeing a weapon, getting the down on Flus, getting the kill on Ethan, and also getting the kill on Barsh, making it to the next round. 4-6. Gold, we've blamed you for using that impact on yourself, but you're a fucking goat.
Yeah, straight goated on that one. I take back everything I said. You should probably do that again on this next round. Hit yourself with the impact, get yourself a little bit of adrenaline, so you can pull off a 1v3 clutch in really just a dramatic fashion. Huge play by the Echo on the last round. Made me eat my words.
Attackers need to locate.
Oh, geez. So with that, they get themselves one round closer, still trying to keep themselves in it. Have to find two successfully to keep themselves in this match potential series point here. And to do so, going to bring out a little bit of intel as we go with the Mozzie. Going to, of course, be bringing out those C4s as well. Cade standard. Going to be doing his Cade thing, tricking potentially on that Moto hatch. Lots of slowdown with that Goyo. I love bringing out the Goyo on a basement hold, especially getting yourself into those late round positions.
10 seconds to go.
and the two standards. Well, my Warden, obviously.
5 seconds left.
Yeah, and
Attackers
if
are heading
Kanji
out to
want
defuse a
to
bomb.
stay in here, it's they gotta keep playing. Gold now saved their round. Uh, that's it's rough. It's rough. It's honestly it's quite rough for them because I don't think they want to be in this position. They do not feel comfortable at all. It's do or die now for them, and it's basement as well. So they swapped up they had to swap up because they won the last round. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just not on point right now. It's slowly starting to get better. Okay. So yeah, vertical play is going into place by Legacy AVR, also with the fuse, both AKs on point.
I love me an AK play.
Yeah.
Even after the nerf, those guns are just still incredibly OP.
And also the other point for the AK operators is one is of course both are 1.5, so that's one thing. On fuse you can even have 2.0, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
And also you are 2-speed and 1-speed. So if you are used to playing those slower operators, fuse is always a very good very good yeah, thing to pick, right? And
Oh no. The double rings out as he comes down blue, still trying to take that on the shield. K gonna end up finding that with that sniper shotty of his. Ace getting reduced to some pretty low health. Wolf finds himself another kill, and a third rings out as we now put ourselves in favor of the defense. 3-2. Buck starting to come down through that dirt. Gonna have to win that contest, and does down him. Down but not out, of course. They know he's there.
On the other hand, Brexy can't quite get him because vertically, it's very getting the kill there. One down and Gold last man standing, getting the down on Ethan France here. I love Ethan France. It's also a very interesting name. But it's Gold versus Barry now, and I would say Gold has the better position because he can just. I mean, on the other hand, Ethan can just now pick. Oh my God! Gold, you're trolling. Gold got the kill on Ethan now. Not quite getting the kill on Barry, and now they need to who's got the better angle. And it's Gold.
Oh my lord, Gold to clutch that again. Single-handedly gonna bring Kanji back into this match. Holy cow.
Yeah, 5-6 now, and it's one more round till a potential overtime. Holy guacamole.
Yep, but here's the problem. That's the site that they're feeling pretty comfortable on besides bar stage, where they, I believe, won one bar stage twice, but can't go back to it now. So they're going to have to find themselves up top. And it's a gym bedroom. It's a workout. Got Team Legacy trying to put this one away for good. Team Kanji really trying to keep themselves in it, and to do so, they're going to bring out the same that they've been bringing. Intel denied with the mute. We're going to, of course, bring the castle, block off those windows onto highway, make it a little bit more difficult to get in, or at least expend your util. And Frost hoping to finally catch themselves some sort of kill on somebody sleeping.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Yeah. I mean, they finally. I don't want to say that they've slept before, but they seem to wake up now, bring their full potential, show that they are still in this match, and Gold especially clutching 2 rounds now. If he can clutch a third one, that would be incredible.
14-6 Gold sitting at. The man is having an insane
and
game.
Remember, we had a rehost. It was only 1 round, but that was more.
Yeah. Yep. So sitting over a 2.0 KD, that is just huge. And of course the reason that we are sitting in this 6-5 scenario now. Ash gonna start making quick work of those castle windows using her breach charges. Open up that highway. Start taking a look in to Zach. See what exactly they're dealing with.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Yeah, and on site they see lots of void because actually Kanji seems to be defending more from CC and Cash as they can and should. On the other hand, we have vertical nades now. Blame not hitting anyone.
Oh,
Hydex dropping dead again. He's been first track for like 4 rounds now.
Yeah, he's having a tough game. He's
Faven finding a kill on the Ying. That's very important. Not quite finding the kill on Barry, but ooh, they saw each other behind the server rack. Barry now rather dropping down. So if that's the right decision, that's for the viewers to decide. Nonetheless, it's a 3v4 now. Kane getting a kill on Fazen, and AVengeR Legacy want to close this match down now, finally. Because Blame, he's already on another point of attack. He's on main stairs.
Oh, I love it. Still have to deal with, of course, that shield, and he starts to push up to do so. Oh, the swing! Not going to work out in Blaine's favor as it's now put down into a 3v2. Defense feeling real good about bringing this one back to overtime. 59 seconds that they have to hold out this attacking team. And as I say it, Ace finds himself getting the double kill ringing out now. A little bit of damage being done. Well, no, not being done. It's low health versus a full health here as both the attacker team members could be taking out with just a few shots. Starting to hold those angles. Going to see that last push in. Does find the triple kill, though, as the headshot rings out. Now putting us into a 1v1. It's for all the money, and it's a Legacy.
Oh my god! Gold could have clutched that again! Again, he was so close, but AVengeR Legacy brought it down to a 7-5. Holy moly! And the funny thing is, we have 3 minutes stream delay, so the chat is still at the last clutch Gold had. But yeah, that was such an incredible last set of rounds. I can't even. I mean, my headache's almost gone now, so now is the time we can start with map 3. But
Yeah.
we fortunately and unfortunately don't have to see Border now, because AVengeR Legacy strike down Kanji and beat them and kick them out of ESA Cup 2-0. That is incredible. I didn't expect that to happen at all.
But you know, I don't know if I expected it to happen. I did call out that Legacy had something to prove here, and you know, and having the potential for the decider to be in their way. They started out on absolute fire on Chalet, and then just translated that over. You know, there's rehost issues, there's lag issues, there's people falling out of the game. You know, and all that does for the players. I mean, a little bit is give them times to talk strat, right? It could be a momentum slower. And in this case, Legacy really taking advantage of just every piece of game that they could, whether it was getting a second to talk about it, which was saving late rounds, which was, you know, going for the plants and successful objective play. It just seemed that Legacy had a little bit more to play for.
Definitely. I mean, Legacy definitely on Chalet, especially on Chalet, they have started with a very high momentum. Kanji got back in for a bit, but AVengeR just kept it up, kept it high. That was very great to see. And on Clubhouse, of course, it was a bit better by Kanji. They still got into the 2-4 roll swap though. Because Gold, I think it was Gold as well as the last player in round 6, couldn't quite get the clutch down there. But after that, Gold just went nuts on Legacy, and I mean, I would have very liked to see an overtime very, very much, because that would have just showed the full potential of both teams again, and it's just incredible. And yeah, I feel kind of, I don't feel sad, but I would have seen Kanji in stage 3 actually, and now getting eliminated by Legacy AVengeR, who were very, very strong, no doubt about that. Yeah, I don't want to be in Hydex's or Kanji's shoes in general, because they must be a bit tilted by that. Of course, both Kanji and Legacy AVengeR, definitely not favorites to the throne, I would say, because those are already done with the 3-0. But I mean, both up and rising teams that really showed their potential against each other tonight, and that just yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Technical difficulties aside, it was a great match of Siege. It was for all the marbles. It was face checks. It was getting inside and taking those gunfights. And it was just, honestly, it was everything that you'd hope to see in an elimination match for Rainbow Six Siege.
definitely. So that's all you want to have. The only other thing that I would have liked to see was if this was a best of 5, but
Oh, true.
not tonight. Not tonight. Maybe on a Friday or on a Saturday. It's but not like this. Yeah. But anyway, I think do you have anything more really to say?
I don't think so. You know, the match spoke for itself. It was a great 2 maps of Siege, and that's it from me.
Yeah, I'll just go with that. So it was a pleasure being here again, although I wasn't even really planned. But yeah, it's I mean, I jump in if it's necessary, so that's totally fine for me. And with that, I will just take the last words. I thank everyone for being here with us, and I wish you all the very best. We are going to raid over to Mighty Ryujin, actually, who is casting eFuture because eFuture is still on with Empire versus Tropics right now, I think. Also 2 great teams. I think none of them made it to Swiss stage in here. No, Empire's still in. Empire's still in. They will have their elimination match in the following days. But yeah, I would say I wish every one of you a great night. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see each other tomorrow, I think. The next
Yeah.
elimination match is going to be tomorrow. I assume so. And I don't have it in my head right now. There's so much stuff going on. Excuse me for that. But yeah, wish everyone a great night and see you soon again.
Heyo.